We know it's fall when pumpkins are popping up everywhere. I'm Maggie Glisson with Better Homes and Gardens, and I am here today at Geisler Farms with Daryl, and we are going to talk all things pumpkins. Well, can you tell me a little bit about the different plant types?
Yes, we have a variety here at the farm. We have an heirloom, which is an older variety of squash pumpkin. Come in different shapes and sizes and colors, great for decorating. We have hybrid pumpkins, which are basically bred by a plant breeder for a specific size of stem, the color of the skin, and the weight. They breed them depending on what size of plant they might need.
Okay.
Whether it's a bush plant, the little white ones there grow on a semi-vine, which maybe gets 5 or 10 feet long.
Okay.
A jack-o'-lantern that weighs 20 to 30 pounds might grow on a vine that's 17 feet long.
Oh my goodness! So you want to make sure that you have enough space in your
So if
yard.
you're going to plant these at home, it requires space.
Okay,
yes.
that makes sense. So Daryl, can you tell me about? I know not all pumpkins are edible, correct?
Really, you can't eat you could eat a jack-o'-lantern, but it wouldn't be good.
But you wouldn't want to.
No.
Okay.
If you're going to make pumpkin pie, you want to stick with a pie pumpkin. It's actually classified for pie. They're sweeter, the skin is thinner.
Okay.
That's why they're a little harder to grow. The sugar pie is probably the best pie pumpkin, really nice and sweet, and has a soft, smooth flesh inside.
Yeah, and manageable from a size perspective too.
Yes, they probably only weigh 2 or 3 pounds.
Yeah.
So you cut them in half and bake them and run them through a blender, and you're ready to make pie.
Pie or pumpkin bars or whatever.
Pumpkin bars,
whatever
yes.
strikes your fancy.
Yes.
What are your best tips for growing pumpkins at home for the average home gardener like myself?
Okay, you need space because they're going to vine out depending on the variety. So you need anywhere from 5 to maybe 20 square feet
Sure.
of area. Plant them when the soil is really nice and warm. Of course, you need sunshine, which we get when we get it.
You can control that, but
Now the home gardener can supplement water. When you water them at home as they start to grow, do not water them right at the base. That has a tendency to cause, if you get them overwatered, will cause stem rot and the plant will die.
Okay.
So maybe a 2-foot circle around them. Pumpkin's great they will find water if they need it. You don't have to water them every day.
So does the home gardener, do they need to fertilize?
They can start with a good amount of compost and work that in the soil. They have plenty of leaves. That's a great compost material for your garden, no matter what you're growing.
Yeah.
Powdery mildew is our #1 enemy here in Iowa. Foggy August morning will bring that disease on, and it's a fungus on the leaves. If not treated, it will transmit to the fruit, and you'll lose the whole thing.
So when is it time to harvest pumpkins?
When you see the vines will start dying back, and the fruit, of course, turns orange. The stem is usually a really darker green.
Okay.
The skin will become tough and a little bit leathery. You can poke it with your nail, and it springs right back. That's a pretty good sign that it's about ready to harvest.
So Daryl, this pumpkin is ready to pick, correct?
Yes.
What is it that you're looking for in a pumpkin that's ready to go?
Well, we have a nice dark green stem, and when you're looking at the outside of the flesh of the pumpkin, there are no green lesions on it, no green color. It's all nice and uniform orange. Should be ready to pick.
Okay. And so how do you pick them here at the farm?
Well, here we use the clippers.
Okay.
At home, if you're the home gardener, you could just take a knife and cut it off. So this one I cut the way we cut them here at the farm. We cut the vine, not the stem. This is the way most harvest is done. This will have this is just like a wick. The pumpkin will dry from the inside out. This just keeps seeping water all the time. This heals over a little more. It slows the water evaporation from the inside of the pumpkin down a little bit. So we just cut it off here, cut that off, and we're good to go.
Okay. And you don't pick up the pumpkin by the stem?
We try not to as much as possible, but it's It's so handy.
It is. It's a built-in handle.
You use it to tip it over and then grab the bottom.
Okay.
Because if you grab it by the handle and twist it, it could break off.
Yeah. So Daryl, what are your best tricks for making sure that your pumpkins last all season long?
Well, keeping them in a cool, dry place will help the longevity of the fruit. If you pick your pumpkin at home, take it in, wash it. You could put it in a 1 or 2% solution of bleach and water
Oh, I haven't
to
heard that.
disinfect the outside of it. Take that out of the disinfectant bath and rinse that off again, and then set it inside your garage. It's plenty good enough place for it, and then the closer you get to Halloween, then put it out.
Sure.
And of course, as soon as you carve it, they last 3 or 4 days, and then they're done.
Yeah. How long have you had a pumpkin last?
We picked one in August, and it lasted till almost the next September.
Wow.
But I washed it, I bleached it,
Sure.
and we just kept it in a cool, dry place.
Well, I think it's so easy to see why pumpkins are the hallmark of fall. So many shapes and sizes, so many ways you can decorate with them and enjoy them in pie and beyond. Daryl, I want to say thank you so much for spending a few moments to teach me about all things pumpkin.
You're welcome, thank you.
Like, comment, or subscribe to see more from Better Homes and Gardens.